Hello there, Dennis Prager with Fireside Chat number 8263.
333.
333?
Yes.
Oh, that's dramatic. Just think of this. When we do another 333, it'll be 666. That's got biblical significance. Goodbye, Snoopy. I don't know if you caught Snoopy, but he was here for a few seconds. One day, God willing, Mr. Tubbs will take his post-auto position in the bed behind me. Hello, y'all. Chance to share with you thoughts about life and then take your questions. Here's a thought about life. My wife very recently, in fact, in the last week, had a serious surgery. Thank God it went as well as a surgery could go. We're all very grateful. And it was at a private clinic, which cost a fair amount of money. And the only reason I mention that is to make a point, or to make the point that I want to make, that the surgeons and all those involved are handpicked to be among the best in America at what they do. The surgeon, the plastic surgeon, and the anesthesiologist, and whoever else is involved. So I knew the surgeon and I knew the plastic surgeon because there was reconstruction involved, given that it was for breast cancer, which, as I said, I'm happy to tell you, all is good. So I said to my wife afterwards, and I said I never met the anesthesiologist, and I knew they were all female because it's a female, basically, breast clinic in Southern California. And my wife said, "Oh yeah, I met her," and in the course of the conversation mentioned that it was a black woman. Now, let's be real. I mean, first of all, I don't meet many anesthesiologists to begin with, but the first picture in my mind of an anesthesiologist isn't a black woman. To be honest, it isn't even a woman. Every anesthesiologist I had for my surgeries was a man. Why am I raising this? My assumption, as soon as I heard who the anesthesiologist was, she must be terrific. And why did I think that? Because she was hired by this clinic, which only hires the best. That's why they're successful, and they could stay basically independent while they do take some, I assume on occasion, some government insurance or other insurance. It's by and large out of pocket that you pay and get phenomenal results. This is really important. I have opposed affirmative action, race-based affirmative action, all of my life. And I have opposed it from the beginning for the exact same reason I still oppose it. There is a secondary reason that it's just not fair to people who work very hard and then don't get in because they're of the wrong race, as it were. But I have always said blacks, and this goes back a long time, blacks deserve collectively affirmative action, given how much affirmative action was in fact applied against blacks in American history. However, that blacks collectively may deserve it doesn't mean it is good for Black Americans or any group to have any affirmative action. And my reason has always been the same, and it is 100% valid, if one could say that about one's own reason. A reminder at this point that to see the rest of the Fireside Chat, please go to prageru.com, because we don't trust that big tech will not pull the plug on us at some point. So we're trying to have you watch every Fireside Chat from the beginning at prageru.com. And by the way, get the PragerU app is the easiest way to access anything at PragerU. But we continue at PragerU.com.